Hello from Sweden and welcome back to another pick a card reading. Today's reading is a secret revealed about your future. Ooh. So anyways, to do this reading I have prepared 3 different piles with cards. That will be 3 separate readings. What you do is you choose the pile that you feel the most drawn to, and that will be your reading today. As always, we will also take 1 additional card together that you get to see faced upwards, and hopefully that will help you to find that right reading for you today. So let's go for it. A secret revealed about your future. A secret revealed about your future. Oh, I think feels like pile 2, and that actually feels like pile 3. So, pile 1, Otter. Pile 2, Earthworm. And whoopsie doops. And finally, pile 3, Bat. Okay, that is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can just pause the video. Otherwise, you will find the timestamps shared in the commentary section that will take you directly to, the pile and the reading that you have chosen today. So, and I'll see you in your separate readings. Hello, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. A secret revealed about your future. And you felt drawn here to this beautiful, beautiful otter. It looks so funny here standing on its 2 legs, but otters are seen as very sociable, funny, joyful, curious animals. You also have the water element here. And I just read otters are not the one building dams, that it is beavers, but sometimes otters use abandoned beaver dams as protection and shelter. And I just got a first message that for some of you, you're gonna inherit a house or somehow get a house. But let's keep it here. And let's dive deeper into your reading to see what secrets is revealed about your future. So we're gonna put your tarot cards to the side here and start with some more oracle cards. And you have spiritual teacher. Wow. Whew, you are being guided to step into your role as a spiritual teacher. So pile, and the otter being this joyful, sociable animal, kind of outgoing, very easygoing, actually feels very connected to be a spiritual teacher, because being a spiritual teacher feels like you have to reach a certain point of maturity inside of yourself, emotional maturity and balance, and from that place inside of ourselves comes a lot of joy, a lot of openness, a big open heart. So maybe you're getting a spiritual, pile number 1. So a spiritual retreat center seems to be in your future. Maybe this doesn't make sense at all, but if somebody told me 7-8 years ago, before my spiritual awakening, actually just 5 years ago, if they told me I would be, because I was very, 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 I was very shy. I was not confident or comfortable talking in front of people and doing anything that I'm doing today. If somebody would have told me that I would be doing this, I would just say, look, no, that's not possible. So a spiritual retreat center seems to be in your future, or it could also be inheriting a house. Could be 2 things going on here, but you're becoming a spiritual teacher. Yeah, it seems like you're becoming a teacher in the future. Let's continue. We have 9 of... dreams come true. This is actually a tarot card. I like using it in this part of the reading because I think it looks like an oracle card. So dreams coming true. Look at that. A 9 of Cups. Dreams coming true. Wow. Your life in the future, you're gonna be in such a good place in the future, pile number one. I mean, I really feel you're stepping into your role as a spiritual teacher. So this was a very spiritual pile. If it really doesn't resonate for the spiritual teacher, for some of you it can be some of you don't know that this is where you're going, but for some of you can just be that you're supposed to get to a place in your future where you are very, very, very awake, very healed, very balanced, very living a very harmonious and happy life. And this house seems to be very important because it keeps coming up. Yeah, like I said, Otter uses abandoned beaver dams as shelter, so you're going to feel very sheltered and secure. And I see a pretty big house. So this actually keeps coming up in my house, future home readings. This big house, I think it's made of wood, a big wooden house, like a cabin. Not a cabin. A cabin is way too small. This looks like a bigger house, and definitely a room to have a spiritual retreat center, doing spiritual stuff there. You're living your dream in the future. And it could be for some of you, you're not even connected with this. Dreams coming true because these hands here look like it's a kind of a soul, This is kind of your soul's wish and dream. And sometimes it takes us a journey to get in touch with what our soul wants, because we're working through the layers of what our form identity wants. So, yeah. And you have contract. Wow. Yeah, so this is definitely in your soul's plan to get this. I mean, you have nothing to worry about. Wow. And look at the scales here. It's not completely fully. Yeah, it isn't balanced. Maybe it looks like one is a bit on top. So it's kind of like you have, I don't know why I got that, but it's like you have more abundance I think what I'm getting here is like, there's a lot of positive karma that you have not collected in this lifetime and in past lifetimes. So it's a bit unscaled. The scale is a bit unbalanced. So there is a need for you to get a lot of good things. So I feel like you're getting a big inflow of positivity, abundance, material things, and finances. Yeah, I see golden coins coming into your life, actually. Golden coins, a golden life coming into your life. And I mean, you are the Otter here. Friendly, outgoing, sociable. And maybe you have been hiding in a cave or something like that, but you're not doing that anymore. You're free flowing here with the water and the Otter here. Very good life is coming in the future for your pile number one. Very good life. And with the spiritual teacher, I strongly feel that you have stepped into your spiritual power and really hit that awakened stage inside of yourself, where you're very balanced in very balanced in your emotions, very balanced in your mind, balanced in your body, balanced in your life. And it's just like everything it's some of you, like, really, it's like almost like entering into embodying that inner guru, embodying that inner saint, embodying really you're becoming an embodiment of a spiritual teacher in form of a guru or a saint. It doesn't mean that you are calling yourself that or that you are recognized like that, but that energy is going to be embodied within your energy. And with that, it feels like you have come to a place in your life where very big dreams are coming true here. Soul contract dreams about somehow... it's two energies for here. For some of you, you're just meant to carry that energy inside of yourself, kind of being a frequency holder and, living your good life, having your big house, creating. Maybe there's some artists here that are just meant to create and do their thing. And for some of you, it's really stepping into a spiritual teacher role and creating a center. I keep seeing that big house. It's like and it's funny because it's like old. It's like an 18th century old house, and it seems like it's abandoned or forgotten, and I don't know why. And maybe it's gonna be clear why they're showing me this house, but it's like it's Yeah, you know what they're saying. Okay, I'm getting the message here. So the house is you, actually. It's a symbol of your and your, you know, a big house is kind of your big energy, and they're showing how this energy is getting cleansed out. So it's kind of you're going to be fully healed in the future, pile number one. So if you're worried, or if you've been working a lot with your healing and you're feeling like you don't get anywhere, or it's like never done, you're going to reach that point in your future where you're fully healed. Where you fully heal those things that you really, really wanted to heal, those things that was bothering your energy, making your mind and your emotions unbalanced. So there's something with this house. Let's just leave it. They keep showing me this. I don't fully get the message here. They keep showing me this house. Okay, so we have the seeker here with the modern garden rose. Yeah, look at that white rose. So purity. Your life is going to be so pure. A pious life. Is it called pious? A pious life. Living a pious life. Living a good life. Living a very heart-centered, heart-based life, a pure life, a very calm life, balanced, harmonious, inner peace life, the seeker. And we have 44 here. 44 is the master number, but number 4 is also an angel number who actually stands for angels. The angel energy is the number 4, but force is also balance. And we have the house here again, you know. I don't know why, but the number 4 even looks like a house because you have 4. The big house is back. So maybe, because I see it kind of old and abandoned, maybe it's been waiting for you, this place. Oh, I'm getting like really touched by this energy here. So it's a big house waiting for you to fill it with your strong energy, with the loving touch that you have, to decorate it, to do. It kind of comes alive when you are there. So it's kind of like waiting for you, and it's not alive until you enter. It's like you come there and you make it come alive. So maybe some of you is kind of, abandoned house. Maybe you are buying an abandoned house or inheriting an abandoned house. So somebody gives you an abandoned house. Maybe it's somebody's property, and it's like, it's like I can't do anything. It's just standing here, and they're giving it to you, and you're kind of you come there with your energy and you change it. Abandoned. Maybe you abandoned it. Maybe you lived there in a previous lifetime and now you're getting that back or something. There's something very important with this big house, pile number 1. And authority. Wow. So yeah, we have the 10th house. We have March in Virgo in the 10th house. Yeah, authority. I mean, leader. This is the spiritual leader, the spiritual teacher. So, pile number 1, some of you are really gonna you're meant to be a spiritual teacher. You're meant to teach. You're meant to have some kind of a center. You are bringing it to life. Maybe you're buying or getting a place that like nobody cared about. It's a huge place, and you are gonna make this place beautiful, and it's just gonna be perfect, actually. And it seems to be very important that you're supposed to be there as well. I don't know why. Maybe it's something with the area where this house is placed, or the ground. There's something with the energy there that's very protected. So there's a plan on why you're supposed to be here in this house, why you're supposed to teach here, or why you are supposed to own this house. Sorry, I have to fix the camera, but sometimes everything becomes a bit crooked here. Authority, but you're definitely stepping into your authority. Mars in Aries is a very powerful energy, very fiery energy. You're going to be very loved. You're going to be very respected. People are going to listen to you. There's a lot of people wanting to come to you. And it seems like you have an important role in the unfolding of human consciousness, is actually what I heard. Actually, I didn't even hear it. It just came out of my mouth. So yeah, the evolution of human consciousness, and sharing, maybe some teaching, or your way of sharing the truth is going to be important. And And you're gonna be such a, you're gonna be such a fun teacher as well, relaxed, and people are gonna relate to you a lot because of you are not, you're not that authoritative figure that is kind of like stuck up or kind of a bit thinking they're better than other. You have transformed all those things. It seems like your energy is very, very, very pure and very soft. So it's like you have done such a big healing, such a big healing. And for some of you, if you're creating something, if you're artist, it's gonna be, I see you're alone in that big house, actually, just creating, and all the rooms are full of your like creative projects and things. You are gonna really step up when it comes to what you're doing. You really like your talent, and even like some new talents are unfolding. What an interesting energy. So I'm gonna take a sip here of my tea, and we're gonna dive into your tarot cards as well. This was such a cool reading here. Let's see. Tarot cards. Strength. Wow. Yeah, another, strength is the sun. Strength, the sun, another card that talks about you being a leader, you being a very strong leader, a very strong person, an important person for many other people. This is definitely for the strongest energy. I'm getting two energies, like I said. One is the kind of the artistic energy, and the other one, three actually energies I'm getting here. So it's kind of, this can show itself in three different ways. One way is, like I said, it's gonna be that spiritual teacher, really like stepping into becoming a spiritual teacher, reaching very high stages of awakening, being a very important role in the evolution of human consciousness. The second part here is being a frequency holder, just same thing. You have healed, reached a high level of consciousness, but there is not a mission here to serve by being a teacher, rather kind of living a good life and just letting that energy emanate from your whole being, because you have that big house, like I said, kind of symbolizes your energy. So you just have that big energy emanating from you, and in that also supporting the evolution of human consciousness. And the third thing here is, I see some of you are really doing some artisty things. Somehow it can be singing, it can be acting, it can be writing, it can be painting, it can be something else, but creating something into the world. And artists and people creating stuff like that are people that really, really touch other peoples and awaken them. So in that sense also being an important key to the evolution of human consciousness. So that seems to be the key here. Either way, you have an important role. I'm going to say it one last time, in the evolution of human consciousness. Probably going to say it more time. So it's going to take a bit of a different roles here, but what it also seems to be is that you're all getting a house. Somehow this house is important for you to feel safe and secure. You can inherit it, or it could be like an abandoned house, or it could also be like you're getting it very cheap. Somehow you're putting life into that house, and somehow it feels like it's very kind of in nature, a lot of nature around, and there's something special with the area there of the nature. And it's like there's power at that place that is forgotten. And somehow you're tapping into that power, and you're either gonna do this consciously or unconsciously. So when you're buying this house, or when you're being guided to this place, there's gonna be something with the area there. Like I said, it could be like, depending on where you live. So I'm from Sweden, so here is probably gonna be some Viking energy somewhere. I feel it here also in this house that I'm living here. It is a very, very special place actually where I live at. So wherever you live in the world, if it's America, maybe it's something like with the native Indians. If it's India, something else. If it's Australia, it's gonna be something else. So wherever you live and wherever this house is, there's something ancient embedded and encoded kind of in the ground where the house is standing, and it's kind of, you are the activation key. Wow, I love this information. So you are the kind of that activation key. So it's kind of like, that's kind of why they're showing me, okay, we're getting the message. So that's kind of why they're showing me this abandoned house. It's kind of not that it is like it comes alive with you. It's like you have a connection to the country, to the area where this house is situated. Is that the word you say it? Yeah, where this house is built. So when you come there, it's like you are getting activated and the ground is getting activated, and you are harvesting that ancestral power, the positive power from that place. You're also clearing out some negative karma, I think, but that's not going to be a problem for you because you're so powerful. But the tapping into that ancestral power is going to give you something amazing. I don't know what's giving you, but it's giving you life, and it's giving the house life. It's giving that place protection. So if this is a spiritual center that you're doing, or a retreat place in the jungle somewhere, I don't know where you're going, Costa Rica or Mexico or Peru or Brazil, it's going to be very, very powerful. You are so guided, pile number one. I mean, there's such a strong plan for you, such a strong spiritual mission for you here in the future that you are meant to follow. I mean, strong, strong, strong. And I see strength here, with the lion. Very strong. Like I said, strength, that's the sun energy here. The sun is all about soul purpose and, strong energy. It's the yang energy. The balanced yang energy, the masculine energy. So it's a very strong mission that you have here in the future. Purpose or destiny. Very strong destiny here in the future. Let's look at some more tarot cards. And you have 5 of Swords. Look at that headache here. 5 of Swords. Yeah, your mission is to transcend the mind. Transcend the mind. It's all about the mind. The evolution of human consciousness is all about the mind. Everybody's stuck in that damn mind. Identifying themselves with the thoughts and the mind. Being addicted. The biggest addiction is the addiction to thinking. I mean, who can't stop thinking? Stop, how hard it is to just stop thinking for 5 minutes. To stop able to not think one thought in 5 minutes, it takes years and lifetimes of meditation and practice. Not practice, actually transcending the mind. You can try it. And thinking like, oh, I'm not thinking now is not thinking. Not thinking is kind of like no thought and just like a very strong presence in the now. So you're gonna have, it feels like you, pile number one, you have transcended your mind at one stage or another in the future. And that's what gives you this pure energy, saintly energy, guru energy. Either, like I said, it's not like it doesn't have to be that you recognize that as that, or that you call yourself that. There is no guru or saint, no true guru, saint, or spiritual teacher that identifies themselves with calling themselves that, because calling themselves that signifies still being identified with some kind of a form. And I mean, that is kind of goes against the transcendence. So, but there's concepts, in the world. We use words to describe things. So, but you're going to definitely have this strong energy inside of you. And Queen of Wands. Wow, you're going to be such a magical creature. I mean, whatever you're doing, you're just going to be such a magical creature. And it doesn't have to be, like I said, spiritual teacher. It can be, being an actor, being a painter, being an inventor, being something else, an engineer. Whatever you're doing, this energy is going to be very present in what you're doing, and you're going to be changing the world at a higher level, at a grander scale. And you're going to be really in your power. And I see so much joy. Look how you're laughing here. And you're creating from your hand there. And you're like, yay, power. So yeah, a lot of joy in your future. And 3 of Cups. Yeah, more joy. Joy, celebration. A lot of people are being attracted to your energy. A lot of people are being drawn to you. You're going to be busy doing this thing. fully busy doing this thing. For some of you, I still see you kind of going into that hermit modes, painting and creating and writing your books or whatever you're doing. So it could be like both things going on here. At times you're really out there doing your thing, but then it's because you have a higher consciousness in the future, you're also going to be more inclined naturally to withdraw your energy and just be with yourself, connect with your energy, connect with source, with presence, with essence, and just like kind of be in that space and do what you like to do. So it's like a lot of balance here between that. But you're gonna be very popular. You're gonna be out there, you know. You're not gonna be able to hide yourself either. Whoever of this, however this energy is gonna take place in you, it's gonna be hard for you to hide yourself. People are gonna get drawn to you, you know. At a certain level, when you have awakened, at a certain level when you have awakened, it kind of shows, you know, in your face. It shows in your whole energy. And you know, just if you're just walking at the street, people are going to be drawn to your energy. It's like, I remember seeing the Indian guru Ananda Mayama the first time. I love her. She's not alive. I think she passed away in 1981 or 82. I'm born 81, I think 82. She was like really like an Indian mystic. She was kind of like awakened and enlightened at stages already since she was born. A very, very special Indian mystic guru, enlightened woman, Ananda Mayama. And the first time I saw her picture, I just went like, something just happened inside of me. There was just, I can't cry now when I talk about her. I felt now I get connected with her energy. Whoo, I felt like I'm tearing up. Just such a, and that's the thing that happens, you know, at a certain stage when we awaken that strong energy inside ourselves. So kind of when we go back to source, and that essence, it's like, you know, people are going to be drawn to us because it's not us anymore, because we are carriers, we are expressions of that high source energy. So it's going to be natural because, you know, like we do, we are like flies to the light. Everybody wants to go to the light, especially if you have that inside of yourself. So people are going to be drawn to you. That's kind of what I want to say. People are going to be drawn to you. Three of Cups also makes me feel like you're going to have an inner circle of friends and family that's going to be very important to you. So it's kind of like the inner circle is going to be very tight and very loving and very close. And then it's going to be the bigger thing that you're doing as well. I mean, the Emperor. I think the Emperor is the Aries, symbolizes the Aries energy. I don't know, but it just felt like that actually. So yeah, the Emperor. I think this is a phoenix bird here. In the background there. Or is an eagle. So yeah, the Emperor, it's like I said, I mean, you have strength here, the Emperor here. Both these cards make me think of Aries energy here. And then you had the Aries sign here, the March, the 10th house. You know, the 10th house is all about success and fame. Actually, in the career sector, success and fame. You could have some really strong 10th house placement for some of you, or some special 10th house placement in your natal chart, if you know that. Doesn't have to be like that, but it seems like you're meant to be out there. You're meant to be seen with your creations. You're meant to be seen with what you're doing. You're meant to change people's life. And like I said, once again, be a big part of the evolution of human consciousness. Pile number 1. Wow. And this house is, yeah, it looks good now. I think, yeah, because they kept showing me. Now I said, I feel like we got out the message about this house, actually. Yeah, we did it. I think we're going to take 3 last cards to see if we can get some, yeah, last messages here just, or maybe 1 or 2. Let's see if we can find a deck that feels right. Let's do this deck. So let's see, do Spirit have, what? Damn, did you guys see that? Did Spirit have some last messages? Okay, that was insane. Let's just redo it. You're gonna be aggression, I just heard, because it's also landed on March. March is kind of this, kind of a little bit of aggressive energy here. So I feel like you're gonna be transcending, transforming. There's gonna be a force that's kind of gonna be trying to somehow interfere with your mission here. Kind of collective energy of ego that just wants you to, that doesn't want the light to spread. It's not going to be a problem. I mean, even Eckhart Tolle or other gurus and the saints in the past, they all had their enemies, you know, and it all went fine. So you don't have to worry about anything. You feel like you're very strong, and actually especially very strong in handling those energies. Yeah, strength and the Emperor and the Aries. So, and the authority here. So it feels like there seems to be really transcending kind of maybe heavier parts of the human consciousness could be in your mission, and you can do it with that playful energy that you have, with the purity that you have. So you're going to be able to do this, you're going to be able to handle this very well, I feel, because also this house that you're going to have, or the spiritual retreat that you're going to have, that ancestral power that you're going to tap into, that's going to protect you and everything. You have nothing to worry about. You have a whole team like kind of helping you and working with you. Yeah, this is it's a very, very, very big mission that you're meant to fulfill this lifetime, pile number 1. And Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Yeah, so it's written here in the stars. Yeah, it's in your plan. I mean, with the Wheel of Fortune, it is in your plan. And you have 5 of Wands, yeah, showing, like I said, I think you're meant to transcend some really heavy energies in the collective, actually. And 4 of Cups, for some of you, you're really gonna work like kind of with meditation or teaching kind of a meditation technique. Or 4 of Cups also shows like you're gonna have, you're gonna be very kind of connected with your own energy, and a very so like I just feel like you're gonna hit the stage within you where you are very healed, like I said, very, very healed, very awake. And it could be that you're teaching some kind of it's like, you know, all teachers, spiritual teachers, they have their own way of teaching the truth or teaching. So, you know, their own meditation technique, or do this or do that. So it feels like you might be teaching something very special that is kind of your way to teaching the truth. You know, like they say, there are many ways to Rome. So it's kind of your way to Rome. I think that's a saying also in English. It's a saying in Swedish. So, and all roads leads to Rome, and there's many ways to Rome. So, anyways, there are many ways of teaching the truth, and you're gonna teach the truth through your way, through your insights, through the way you have learned. You know, the way your soul interpret yeah, that word. So that can be that could be here. Let's just leave that word. I think we're gonna take one last card here. It just feels like it. 2 of Wands. So yeah, helping people move forward. It's all about, you have a really, really big mission, actually, pile number 1 here. And it's all about helping people. Wheel of Fortune, okay. So it's in your soul's plan here to help people here, 5 of Wands, out of conflict, out of drama, out of heavy energy, definitely out of their mind, transcending their mind, helping them with the 4 of Cups find kind of inner peace and try to connect with their energy more. 2 of Wands, making them move forward. So there's definitely a strong spiritual teacher energy here. And I think it's kind of like, I think for you, pile number 1, if you're drawn to this energy, I think many of you know what I talk about. And I think this is kind of really predominant in your life. Like your guides are really leading you, guiding you to come here. Okay, pile number 1, that was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story in the commentary section, please feel free to do so. Either way, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye, pile 1. Hello, pile 2, and welcome to your reading, A Secret Revealed About Your Future. And you felt drawn here to the earthworm. Worms are very important actually for the fertility of the soil. They create drainage, they help the nutritions move around. And yeah, very, very important for the soil. So let's just put it over there. And we're going to put your tarot cards to the side. And I think we have to take some more oracle cards here to get your message. And you have power struggle. You may be involved in a power struggle between 2 or more people. Power struggle. You know what I got? You know when it rains? And you know when it rains, all the worms comes up to the surface. So it's like, you know, when it rains here, we have like worms everywhere, kind of on the soil and on the ground. And the rain felt with the power struggle here feels like something is coming up to the surface. Something, yeah, earthworm, you know, is in the earth. So something is coming up at the surface. And you have rest and reconsider. This is actually the 9 of Wands. So, but rest and reconsider. Is there an old... I think, yeah. I think we're gonna do some more cards here before I say too much. Rest and rejuvenate. Wow. So you got 2 cards here that says rest on it. And both of them have a 9. So here's 19 and there's 9. 9 is actually signifies the kind of, the end is near for something. It's almost, you know, 10 is the end, so it's close to the end. But 1 plus 9 is 10 here. So something is coming to an end and gives you peace of mind, a power struggle. Peace of mind. It could be, you know, in the future that somebody that you never, ever could imagine change. You couldn't see change in this person. You couldn't even imagine this person was able to change. That somehow this person is going to change, and not just change, actually give you say sorry to you maybe, or release you or set you free with that. Could also be that could be somebody that you could never ever ever imagine yourself forgiving or letting go of, that you finally do that. With the earthworm, you know, the worm being down there in the soil, it feels like it's something deep here. Deep power struggle. Could be some karmic bond here with somebody difficult in your life. But look at this, rest and reconsider, rest and rejuvenate. You're free. You are free. That is the most important thing here. You're free from this. And we have isolation. Wow. We have Saturn here. Look at that. Saturn in Virgo in the 6th house. So yeah, this is definitely, you know, Saturn is all about karma, restrictions. So, Interesting. So, the 6th house is about health. It's about routines. Could it be something with your health also for some of you? Rest and rejuvenate. Some of you are really getting healed, like your body is getting healed. But I'm mostly getting here, you know what, yeah, I'm getting 2 energies. So for some of you, it's your physical body, really your physical body. It can also be that this karmic bond with this person made you physically sick. Or the karma, you know, the karma is always kind of encoded in our energy. So it's kind of there and it's kind of stuck. So it's kind of like when you're freeing yourself from this person, also your body heals because that energy is finally moving. So isolation, it seems to be like a power struggle here with this person was really difficult. So it seems to be a big karmic bond in your life. I don't know what it is, this bond, if it was a parent, if it was a sibling, if it was an ex-partner, if it was a colleague or boss, somebody that crossed your path, spiritual teacher. You know, we have karmic bonds with so many difficult people. Yeah, difficult and different people. But it seems like it was, you know, with a power struggle here. You may be involved in a power struggle between 2 or more people. So maybe it was a whole like a community or like a group of people or something like that. And I feel like it's like you couldn't, it was hard to see how this people could change or something. So either they change or you change or you're both change. But what I see in the future is that it's gonna solve in a very like kind of, you're freeing yourself from this karma forever. And you're just moving on. That's this last card. Yellow, the hero. Wow. Look at that. Sunburst rose, the hero. I mean, and 3 plus 6 here, this says 36 is another 9. 999. And a 6 here. So 9, you know, when you turn around the 9, it becomes 6, and we turn around the 6, it's a 9. 9, 9, 9, 9. 9's everywhere. So 9 could be a significant number for you, actually showing you this power struggle. Let's put it over here. Whoop. I think we have to look at your tarot cards as well here. See if we can go a bit deeper. You have the Empress. Wow. I just feel like somebody took away your power. Could it be your mother? Pile number 2. Could it be your mother? Isolation. Whatever this people or this person made you feel sad, made you feel isolated, wasn't treating you well. It gave you physical sickness and illnesses and pains and struggles. So because of the Empress, this is the kind of the motherly figure here. So it could be like your mother or somebody else that has a feminine energy. And we have the Hierophant. Wow, you're laughing. Look at that. You're so happy. You're laughing here. You're ending a very, 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 very big karma in this lifetime, in the future. Huge karma. I mean, really like a huge karma. And you are not just ending it. You're freeing yourself. You're ending it. You're closing it. It's gone from your life. And in that, it could even be that this person change. It doesn't really matter because you're the hero here. You're moving on. You're healing. And for some of you, really something with your physical body. Could even be addictions, you know, because sixth house is about kind of daily kind of routines, your routines and your health. And it could be that you've been unbalanced and you've been trying to fill kind of that void or that sadness with some kind of addiction, food or sugar or I heard porn even actually, or pot or alcohol or shopping or, you know, scrolling to social media or something like that. I don't know, something could be, it doesn't have to be, but or just sadness and things like that. It's like this heavy thing is just gonna be gone. It is just gonna be gone. And I like it. It's like all these cards here, and then we just have it like here. You know, that energy is just a little bit here. So it's already, you know, and like I said, 9 is just a number before 10. 10 is completion. So I think you're at this time, you're going there. You're about to take this out. And it could be with the Hierophant here that you really get some revelations about this relationship or about this person. It could be something very big happening to this person, actually, or these people. It could be some karmic justice happening, or it could be in a most unexpected way that this people or persons or community, whatever it is, somehow reaches some kind of a big tower moment, and with that an awakening and with that a big change, and then kind of approaches you with a sorry or a kind of wanting to clear that energy. It doesn't have to be. For some of you, I feel like it can be like that. For some of you, I don't feel like that at all. I feel like you are just moving on either way. You are finding peace inside of yourself. You are letting this go. And even when you're around these people or around this thing, it doesn't affect you anymore. And that is kind of going to be, that's going to happen with you anyways. So the thing here that's interesting is kind of what's going on with them, because there seemed to be something very strong going on with them here. And you're taking back your power. You're the Empress here also. You're taking back your power. You're the Hierophant here. You learn your lessons. You balance that karma. You are the hero. So I mean, wow. And we have Queen of Pentacles. Wow. I mean, you're not just stepping back. You're not just taking back your power and stepping into your power. You're creating an amazing life with that, you know, with the Queen of Pentacles. Look at this. Empress, the Hierophant, Queen of Pentacles. What else do we have here? Six of Swords. Yeah, you're leaving that behind. Six of Swords is all about going into calmer water. So your life is going to be so calm without this drama. And Three of Pentacles. And not just that, I don't know. I just feel like for some of you, this energy was really criticizing who you are and your abilities and your talents. Maybe making you doubt it, maybe. But it's like it was holding you back. Because with Three of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, kind of like you're healing that, you're relieving that, you're letting that go. And then your soil, you know, like I said with the Earthworm, the earthworms are super duper important for the soil, for the fertility of the soil, you know, making it healthy. So what did I say? I actually lost myself here. So it feels like your soil is becoming fertile again. You're regaining. Wow, pile number 2. So if you had a hard time manifesting, I mean, with this gone, your manifestation skill is gonna be like, wow, so powerful in the future. I mean, the hero. You look at this. Look at this. This is your manifestation power in the future with that big yellow sun. I mean, it's kind of orange yellow. So orange also kind of it's sacral chakra. Solar plexus chakra, you know, power. You're going to be powerful and creative. And if there has been something with your sexual energy, I'm getting here, that hasn't been flowing, that is going to be flowing like crazy. You're going to feel sexually connected to your body, connected to your creativity. You're going to find your muse if that was lost for some time. And you're gonna get, I don't like using the word revenge, but for some of you I think it's important to hear that, because I don't know why, but you're gonna get your revenge. And your revenge is not gonna be the, you know, you're not winning because you're hurting other people. You know, the best revenge is kind of letting go, moving on with your life and not being affected. Actually, from the deepest level, even, you know, the biggest revenge is actually feeling love. This sounds crazy, but the biggest revenge is actually feeling love towards those who wants to see you fall. Because, and I want to cry a bit now because I felt very touched about, because it was so pure and nice. So, but it is, you know, when you come to the place when you actually feel love and compassion towards the people hurting you, you are free at such a deep level. And that is the biggest revenge. So, it's gonna be different levels here, but you're gonna get kind of, you're gonna feel like kind of that you're gonna be ready kind of to fully release and leave this behind and continue with your life. And your life is coming together like in a very beautiful way. You're getting connected with yourself again. You're healing. You're like all those things that got messed up maybe in this connection, maybe in this karma, and yeah, you're moving on. We're gonna take some more tarot cards because I feel like it's kind of a half message here anyway. So I just saw this deck, so the Luna Soul Tarot. So let's do that. Do we have some more messages here? And yeah, you know, I read the Earthworm is worms are hermaphrodites, meaning they have both the male and female reproductive system, but they still need a partner to make warm babies. So maybe there's something here with you thinking that you can manage your life by yourself. You're like, yeah, I don't need a partner. I don't need anybody. Like, there's nobody for me. And maybe love is not important for you because you're fully into that spiritual thing or something else. For some of you, you're gonna be shocked. I think you're gonna meet somebody. Yeah, I think that is a big surprise for you. Maybe meeting somebody that is really meant for you and that you really connect with. So yeah. So we have Wheel of Fortune. Okay, interesting. Wheel of Fortune. The 10. Yeah, here we have the 10. Top here. See? 10. Yeah, closing that chapter. Closing that karma. One very specific karma here. One very specific karma. With this, I don't know, with one person or several person, I think you know who this is. This is gonna be somebody, you know, that you're gonna know, like, oh, I don't like this person. It's gonna be something like that, or it's just gonna be somebody that you know. Somebody that you know. I mean, it's normal. I mean, we all have that. You know, we all have pains with other people. It's kind of like the whole human experience is all about kind of this. So it's normal. So it's gonna be somebody that is kind of like a stone in your shoe or something like that. Yeah. It can even be a person that's pretty difficult here with the power struggle. Somebody that has a big ego, and you know, it can be a long ongoing story with this person or these people, you know, between one or two people. Maybe it's a type of person, and you kept yeah, it can be like for me, like, let's just do myself here. So I have a narcissistic mother, and there's something with narcissists, you know. I don't know how many narcissist people I have like karmic bonds with. It's kind of actually almost funny. And the fun thing was, I didn't know that I didn't realize my mom was a narcissist. It's just last year, it's just 1 year, and I was laughing and thinking like, why? Because I, like, all the spiritual teachers that I met, or not all of them, but like 2 of them was narcissists, and I had partners that was narcissist, and like I have a whole story. I have a whole line of narcissist people following me that I had bonds with, karmic bonds with, and I was like, why do I keep meeting these narcissistic people? And then last year I realized my mom is a narcissistic, and that was a big revelation for me. That I had missed that, you know. I was already, you know, awake, and I had been meditating and working with myself for so long. But sometimes it's so, you know, it's so hidden in the subconscious, so hidden in the earth here, that we don't see that the people that are closest to us maybe are not so mentally healthy, because we think it's normal, because we've been in those dynamics for our whole life. So for me, it was like a big epiphany. I remember I called my twin flame, or my partner, was like, my mom is a narcissist. And he it's funny, because he had been telling me that for a very long time. I was like, no, she's not. Of course she's not. But then when I finally kind of transcended a part of my shadow self, and I don't know, I probably awakened to a higher level, it was so clear. It's like, she is a typical, like, textbook narcissist. And but yeah, so that was the thing that I wanted to say. So my mom was a narcissist, but I also have a lot of other karmic bond with narcissistic people. So there has been a lesson for me to learn, because narcissistic people are very crossing your boundary. They want to put you down. They make you doubt yourself. They attack your self-confidence. They attack all the things they can, actually, to make you small and scared, and, you know, to win over you or something like that. So, and with that, there has been a lesson for me to be powerful, or to be confident, and to believe in myself, and to find my voice, and to heal, and all those things. So it doesn't have to be narcissist, but it could be like a type of person. Angry people, or depressive people, or victim people, or, you know, people that victimize themselves, or so it could be like a pattern also of a type of people that you attract. And then you have certain people that has those qualities in their personality that you have karmic bonds with. And then there is something kind of bigger that you need to learn from that. But the Hierophant here shows here that you're learning that, releasing that, taking back your power, healing that, finding who you are, and focusing on your happiness, and moving forward in your life like a damn hero, pile number 2. And the Wheel of Fortune shows here kind of the karmic wheel that was going to be balanced, and also, you know, that you ended that. And we have 8 of Pentacles here. Could be somebody at your work, you know, work situation with the 8 of Pentacles. And we have Knight of Cups. Here comes the person. Yeah, here comes the love. So I'm just getting this. So maybe something with your feelings about your relationships with other people, and maybe you're closed for love, pile number 2, because of pains and sufferings that you have been through in connection with other people in your lifetime in different ways. And it feels like that is also clearing out. So that is kind of the whole thing going on here. Your relationship to other people, and especially people that have made your life hard and difficult in some way, that has challenged you in some way, that has given you pains and suffering. That feels like that is the power struggle here with these people, the isolation, the sadness, the effect on your health, the Saturn here, the karma here, the Virgo, and it's actually funny because my mom is a Virgo anyways. So, but the Virgo wow, it's so hard to talk now. So definitely this energy is affecting your throat chakra and the ability to stand in your truth, and the Virgo unbalance. So I have to push a bit here with my energy, but the unbalanced Virgo energy is very criticizing. So this could be a person criticizing you, power struggling with you, wanting to win over you. So maybe you're manifesting people, or you have karmic bonds with people wanting to win over you, wanting to compete over you, and this kind of makes you somehow become stagnant in your life in one way or another. This energy affects you a bit in one way or another. So, it was difficult here. So it feels like this is really gonna be lifted out of your life, and I think it's going to be I keep seeing kind of the tower. I just want to look here. No, it wasn't the tower. I wanted to take the card on top. So we have the Knight of Pentacles as well. I just see a big tower moment going on here. And I think it's at the same time where you are healing and relieving yourself from this. Kind of when you let go, you're like, fuck it, I'm just going to move on with my life. Sorry for swearing. And that's kind of when you let go, the tower moment comes for these people, because of you're kind of cutting the karma. You're like, I don't want it anymore. You want to move on. You start to focus more on what you're doing. You start to focus more on your success. You're taking back your power. You're starting to feel confident. You're starting to believe in yourself, which is naturally when we want to move on, that we start doing that, when we start working with ourselves, those things are bound to come. New confidence, new trust in ourselves, and kind of the pull to move forward. So I think there's going to be a major tower moment coming to people that you had karmic bonds with. There's going to be big things happening with these people. Some people are going to really face karmic justice, and for some of them are really going to change. Like, you're going to see a big change in some people. They're going to come to you, they're going to say, I'm sorry, and maybe really, really, really say I'm sorry, because they have also awakened now and they want to change their life. And for some of them, no, it's not going to be like that, but it's going to be like they are cut out of your life. They're facing their own karma. You are finding kind of compassion and forgiveness and really inner peace to move on. And it's going to be like you're going to forget about who these people were in the future. That's how far you're going to come. And that's how it feels. And if this has somehow affected your relationships or how open you are towards love, I feel like something is going to happen with your heart. Kind of your heart's going to soften and open up for love. And I see a love coming into your life. And it can be for some of you, it could be an existing relationship that couldn't go to the next step because there was something bigger that needed to be dealt with. And for some of you, I feel kind of like you are so close to love. You've been close to love for such a long time. Maybe even when you tried to be open to love and when you met somebody, it didn't work. And I feel like you're very specific and very special. And it's like you need somebody very special to match your energy. And maybe you were thinking like, no, there's nobody that can do that. But I see love coming in here. And I think that is a very important part of your healing and your future. And the plan for you, that you are supposed to experience true love, a strong love. And I don't mean love, sometimes people don't want love, spiritual people, because yes, love is all about attachment, and I don't want attachment. But this is going to be a very awake love. Love, we're here to love. Love, you're going to want love. I feel some resistance from some of you. But there is a love coming in here. And it's gonna be somebody that is like your soulmate. There's a soul bond. You're gonna feel like so confident, and so it's like somebody's gonna teach you what love really is. That's how it feels here. Yeah. Somebody gonna teach you what love really is. Your heart is gonna open. You're healing. You're finding a lot of new found stability and groundness in you. With the Earthworm, we have Three of Pentacles. We have Knight of Pentacles. It's all about kind of that grounded, earthy energy. So it feels like you're gonna get very, very grounded and strong and very healed when it comes to your how you act, react, think, and feel in relation to other people. So there's a huge thing going on here in your relationship area. And I really feel it's important for you to feel loved and to be able to give love, to be able to give unconditional love, and to be able to receive unconditional love, and to really experience that, and to really understand what love really is. Not the whole love game. Oh, I want to meet somebody and I want to have kids and a family and all those things. Maybe those things is there as well, but this is more about, this is kind of teaching you what love is on a higher spiritual level. But still the physical level, still making love, still have a partner, maybe holding hand, kissing each other, making food, having fun with each other, all those things is gonna be there. Because it seems like it's important for you to experience love. And I don't know why. Maybe you have been like kind of a recluse in your previous lifetimes. And the whole thing with sex and love, I'm getting that. Maybe that has been sex, love, relationships. There's a big karma actually for you now. I'm getting this now, Pile 2. There's a big karma when it comes to this. Sex, love, and relationships, and also power and authorities. So you can be experiencing a lot of pain and things going on, a lot of drama and karma going on around these areas in your lifetime. So this feels like it's you're in your soul plan. There is a plan, the divine plan, that you are supposed to heal those areas. And in this, like I said, there is certain people here that you really had strong karmic bonds with, and like a lot of drama and pain going on and conflict. So that is definitely healing. And like I said also, then you're also meant to experience real love, friendship, soul bonds, to kind of fully close that cycle. Fully close that cycle. Yeah. Okay, I think that was your message, pile number 2. Yeah, I think that was a message. I'm getting something else here as well, with the 8 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and Three of Pentacles. So I think you're like, when you're moving on with your life, you're also gonna be you're finding your energy more. It's like there was something disruptive with your energy because of you carrying these things. The karma that you were carrying is embedded in your energy, so it kind of made your vibe, your energy, your frequency a bit heavy. Even if you're also a very nice person, but we all have this. We all have our things that make certain aspects of our energy a bit heavy. So, and it feels like kind of when you're letting this go, you're finally finding your place in the world with the 8 of Pentacles, with the Queen of Pentacles, with the Three of Pentacles. You're finding what you're meant to do, or what you were doing is becoming better. You are improving. You are improving as a person. You are hitting that higher potential that you have. And if you're creating something, or if you're doing something, your gift, talents, and abilities are finally getting the recognition they deserve, because you are finally harvesting the power that you have to do what you're doing in the best way possible. Yeah, that was the end of your reading. I wanted to get that out, or the spirit wanted to get that out. Okay, pile 2, yeah. So if you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye, pile 2. Hello, pile 3, and welcome to your reading, a secret revealed about your future. And you felt drawn here to the bat, and already when this card popped out in the intro, I just felt like, wow, damn, that was a powerful energy. Look at this energy, look at this bat here with the red wings. We have the air element, and we also have the moon here. So I mean, what's going on here? Seems to be a very secret here going on. Powerful energy here. Very powerful energy. And it's coming towards you. Look at this. The bat is coming towards us. So something very powerful is moving towards you, pile number 3. Yeah. Let's put it over there. Let's put your tarot cards to the side and let's dive into some more oracle cards to see the message here. I'm super curious now. And you have restlessness. Find a way to calm the waters of your mind. So mind here, we have the air element. Air is all about the mind. Something is coming towards you. We have 4. This is actually the tarot card. It's 4 of Swords with just breathe. Find a way to calm the waters of your mind and just breathe. And restlessness seems to be something peace coming here, something giving you peace. Something is coming forward you that's gonna give you peace in your life, and it's gonna give you space in your life maybe. And we have another 23 number, so 2 number 23 here. That's funny. And all tied up, yeah. So restlessness, all tied up. I don't know what's going on with your life, but whatever it is going to be gone in the future. I mean, whatever is making you feel restless and all tied up and stressed, and your mind might be going, maybe you have a monkey mind, like they say, rushing mind, racing mind. It's all going to be gone. It's all going to be gone. The self. The self. I was thinking like this is a very spiritual pile. With the self and the just breathe. It looks like kind of connecting with a higher part of yourself. You see that? You're connecting with a higher part of yourself. And the bath is all about the psychic senses, The bath is moving. I think it's kind of like sound waves. The bath moves through the air with sound waves. I don't know if they have eyes actually. They have eyes here, but they coordinate themselves. I think it's sound waves that makes them know where they're supposed to go. And that makes me feel like you're getting in touch with something else guiding you forward here. The self and empathy. Yeah, the ear. Look at this. Guiding yourself. And here comes the ear. And we have the 12th house. Okay, I'm sorry. This is going to be another spiritual pile. I mean, the 12th house is all about the subconscious mind. It's about secrets. And we have the moon here. And I think the Pisces here also. So, wow, Pisces energy is also all spiritual. So, a secret revealed about your future is kind of look what's coming to you. I think that your spiritual gifts, wow, I'm saying just like what's going to happen with your spiritual gifts. You're going to be very gifted. That's what's going to happen. The self. Transcending the self, empathy with the ear. So your clear hearing is becoming very strong. And Pisces energy is all about emotions. This gonna be a certain more. I see 2 things going on here. Let's start with the first message here. The first thing that I'm seeing here is all tied up in restlessness. It feels like there's a big change coming to your life where you are tied up, like kind of like the way you lived your life is not going to be there in the future. You're going to be freed from a lot of things. You're going to be freed from things that made you feel stuck, all tied up. So it could be a job, it could be like your financial situation didn't give you enough space for you to explore your spiritual side or your fun side or your creative side. There was things that was holding you back. And there was a restlessness in your soul here because your soul wanted to do something else. You have a very spiritual soul, pile number 3. Very spiritual soul that wants to enjoy life from a more free way. You're not the person, you're not gonna like living in the matrix. You are probably a very strong star seed, incarnated angel or something like that, very strongly spiritually connected. So kind of the normal life is gonna make you feel all tied up, restless. You're gonna feel frustrated. You're not gonna enjoy yourself. I don't think you like responsibilities that much, and having to do things that you actually don't want to do but you have to do because you need to support yourself and you have responsibilities and all those things. So it just could be something that makes you feel all tied up and that you're stuck in something. So this is gonna be gone from your life, and it seems like that you're gonna use your spiritual gifts to support yourself, to create a life for yourself. So it could be that you're all of a sudden, like, I don't know, for some of you, like really awaken some really powerful spiritual gifts all of a sudden. And with that, just breathe here. With that, just you're creating a new life for yourself. Yeah, the self here, a new life for yourself. And totally moving into a new future with that. Totally moving into a new future. And look at the empathy here. We have a swallow. Is it called a swallow? It comes here with a diamond earring going to your ear here. So your clear hearing, is it called clear hearing? Clariscent, clear hearing. Yeah, it's becoming very strong. Your connection with other realms, guides, spirits is becoming super duper duper strong. Some of you can even communicate with animals. Animal communicator, the horse whisperer, the dog whisperer. You're becoming something like that maybe. There seems to be a divine timing where there is some really strong spiritual gift, ability, or talent that is awakened in you, and with that helps you free yourself kind of from the matrix, help you free yourself from maybe a bad financial situation. And I just see you flying off there, or it's coming towards you. Like I said, the bat is coming. So maybe you're downloading this, you're getting this, the divine timing is right, and this gets activated. Maybe you're doing kind of a spiritual retreat, you're doing like ayahuasca or San Pedro or something similar, and with that something opens, like your third eye, your crown chakra, something opens up, and you're getting that. And Four of Swords, kind of like an old part of you is dying. There could be a very strong spiritual purge here that happens for you in the future, that pushes you into a whole new life, you shedding skin, like the snake. You shedding skin like the snake and then coming out like a whole new you. And with that, it's like whatever was there in your life that you didn't like, you're just like, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to do this. And whatever you do is going to go very, very good. I keep seeing this coming to you. So it's like they're going to give you this. Maybe, I'm getting a message here. So maybe if you are getting a new gift, like this is such a strange information, but I'm gonna say it. Some of you are getting a new spiritual gift that your soul you didn't have this before. And you're getting that kind of, they're showing me like level up. You have leveled up. It's kind of like a bonus that you're getting. They see you here and they're like, yeah, you know what, pile number 3, they're gonna get this. They have evolved so much. They have improved, or they have changed, or not changed. They have evolved. Yeah, evolved is the right word. They have evolved so much, and they are ready to receive something big. So it could be for some of you, you're opening up, So we have the 7 chakras, you know, and then I think it's this the soul star chakra, and then I don't remember the rest, but it's like there's many different chakra systems depending on different traditions. But you know, we have the higher chakras, you know, so it's kind of opening up even higher chakras, maybe the 10th or 11th chakra. And with that, you know, when we start to awaken those chakras, you know, it's not just going to be spiritual gifts and abilities, it's going to be like abilities that can manifest miracles. So either way, maybe, you know, miracles is a bit on over top, but you're getting kind of a new gift, it feels, and it's coming towards you. This gift, this ability is coming. It's I mean, it feels, I don't know where it's coming from, but it feels like it's from, they're telling me it's coming from your soul. So yeah. So it could be your soul's gift that you have not been ready to be in touch with. You have not been able to handle the power. Yeah, you know, with the red here, power. So you haven't been able to handle the power of this gift. That's why you haven't been able to channel that down and activate that inside of you. So, but now it's coming forward. It's coming fast here towards you. And I mean, with the just breathe here, it's going to kill. Oh, sorry for saying kill, but it's going to kill a side of you. It's going to bring death to a side of you, you know, the ego death. It's not you dying. It's a part of you dying. It's like the shedding of the skin, like I said, or the phoenix going into the fire, burning down and then rebirthing. So this is gonna, because of the power of this gift that is coming towards you, the power of this activation of this gift is, and with the self here, is gonna, a part of the old you is gonna, like, I think pile number 3, you're gonna go through a major purge. It wouldn't surprise me. It could be a tower here, actually, a good tower. So it's got like a major purge here going on, and this could happen for some of you, you know, when you are doing it, like I said, like convoy, like ayahuasca, or meditating like very strongly, or doing something. I think this is not gonna happen from kind of like out of the blue. I think you're gonna be on the spiritual path when this happens. For some of you, it could happen from out of the blue. Actually could. But yeah, and the self here shows like kind of like you are rebirthed. You are rebirthed and then so strong in your new gift, using that new gift. Very powerful, but you're gonna be able to use it. Wow, this was such an interesting reading. Wow. So let's look at your tarot cards here. So two of wands. Yeah, 2 of wands is all about kind of planning and looking forward. And I like that it ended up here, because this kind of feels like your old life, you know, all tied up, restlessness. Find a way to calm the waters of your mind. Your mind is a bit everywhere. You know, and the 2 of wands here showing like moving forward from that. So you're definitely leaving that old way of being, the old way of life, the old problems. All of that is going to be gone. And you have the star. I mean, wow. And look at this. Yeah. So she's like holding, this kind of feels like the star. It's like you're getting this from your soul. So yeah, you're activating a soul gift. And I promise you, pile number 3, I just feel this so strongly. You have not had this gift. This gift has not been activated in your human form here on earth since the times, I'm getting Egypt here, so because many of us, you know, why Egypt often comes up in my readings is because I have a very, very, very strong connection to Egypt. But also, you know, a lot of star seeds and like angels came during the time of Atlantis and Lemuria. And when the fall of Lemuria was first, and then, you know, we had the golden age of Atlantis, and then also that got messed up, and in the end Atlantis also sunk and got distracted. And there was a lot of, like, many of us went to Egypt, actually. Egypt, Peru, Hawaii, Mexico, you know, all those ancient civilizations. That is kind of where we have our roots. So it's like you have, okay, so all these places that I mentioned, you know, the Easter Islands, is it called the Easter Islands? I'm getting that also as well. You know, the statues there. So all this, like, you know what kind of energy that I'm talking about? Inca, Maya, all those ancient civilizations, you know, they're all over the world. We have these places, so it's like kind of that's kind of, you know, the ancient civilization and the powerful energies there. Where did that come from, and where did it go? I mean, how could it just disappear? I mean, there has been so many powerful ancient civilizations. Now it's none. I mean, look at us now. We have like regressed. So, but that is like kind of all the starseed, you know, after Atlantis and Lemuria fell, we still had our powers, and we were incarnating in all these different ancient cultures and civilizations. So what I'm getting here is like, you haven't had this power, you haven't been in touch with this power since those times. And even then, they weren't completely, because of our human form, you know, being here on Earth, our human form cannot carry so much power, because, yeah, it can't. So even then you haven't, but you yeah, now they're showing me you were pretty powerful then, actually. But anyways, yeah, so you're getting that back now. So it's been a very, very long time, and you haven't been ready because, yeah, because of the game of, you know, the game of life here on Earth, you know, the game of karma and ego. So you've been busy with other things, but now you're getting there. It's coming towards you very fast here. Like very powerful, very fast. This, you know, with the 12th house, this is a magical, super highly spiritual gift that you have. With the moon, with the bath here. Wow, and with the star. I mean, wow. And you have Knight of Cups. Yeah, so your Knight of Cups is all about kind of receiving an offer. It can be, so you're receiving this. And I almost saw like this, like a unicorn, or or a Pegasus. So yeah, anyways, the white horse here. So magical thing, it is coming towards you. You are receiving this from your soul. It is so ready to come to you. It's kind of like, yay, come, receive me. It's like, and I think it's gonna come, like I said, it's kind of just gonna come. You're ready to download that. You're ready to activate it. It's gonna come with a big bang. So it's kind of like because of it's like, you know, when we get healings, we always have, if we get a really, really strong healing, you know, afterwards we can be a bit upside down for a week or two because of the healing, you know, the light of the healing pushes out all those things that are unhealed in us, and then we have to face it. We receive kind of a purge. Same thing, you know, when you're meditating or we're just present in the now, things comes up. So it's like this, the strength of the spiritual gift, the light of the spiritual gift, because I see it coming down kind of through your third eye. Actually, yeah, I wanted to say crown chakra, but it showed me very clearly, no, it's coming through your third eye. So before this gets activated, or before this really comes in, you can start by having problems kind of with headaches, ringing ears, yeah, because of the ears here, things going on in your crown chakra and your third eye. So this could be connected to that you're healing things in your third eye and crown chakra, addiction to thinking, negative thought patterns, all those things that made you feel tied up. And just before it starts, you can start feeling pressure towards your crown chakra and your third eye, because this wants to come in. And when it comes in, it's just gonna travel, you know, gonna travel through your third eye. It's gonna say poop through your crown chakra, and then it's gonna go down your spinal cord, all the way down through your root chakra, through the earth start chakra, which is kind of 10 centimeters below your the soils of your feet, down to Mother Earth, you know, grounding this energy. But this powerful energy going through your spinal cord and in your third eye and up out of your crown chakra is just gonna go, you know, and your whole body is gonna go woo. So yeah, it's like a big purge, a big death going on here. And I think maybe for a while you're not gonna know what happened, because it's gonna be a bit of a turmoil going on before the energies have cleared out and purified whatever was left within you, that this energy didn't resonate here. For some of you, you're getting like a strong ass spiritual awakening. I mean, and you probably had many awakenings or had an awakening before, but this is another one. So embrace yourself. But this is gonna shake up things like really a lot. It's gonna make you, part of you is gonna die. You're gonna shed skins and all that, like I said. And we have the Lovers. Wow. The Knight of Cups and the Lovers here. Let's see the last card. And the Chariot. Wow, look at that fast forward movement. And the Lovers, you know, also because lovers can be ourselves. And I really want to put that like that in this reading, because if you see also here above the Just Breathe card, this is you, you know? This is you connecting with you. The Lovers is gonna be you connecting with you. The Lovers is also all about kind of choices, but I would say the union with yourself. You're unifying with yourself. Is that a word, actually? Unifying. So you're entering a union with yourself. The love is coming from your soul. And the Chariot here shows, like I said, it's going to be a period of turmoil almost. Powerful energies. I know when I have released something or purged something, I had to have energy in my body, and I was like meditating and doing my thing, and when this energy finally, I can feel it, like it kind of starts moving and it releases, I get a lot of energy, moving, a rush of energy moving through my body. I start speaking faster. I'm like a bit like, oh, like I'm getting now in this reading. So there's gonna be a period of that, because there's gonna be so much energy coming down into your physical body, into your energetic body through your spinal cord. So it's gonna be a period of just like, woo! I mean, a lot of things happening here. Big spiritual awakening. And the Chariot, I mean, it means it's gonna come. It's gonna be very powerful. And like I said, the first thing that I felt when this card popped up there in the intro, or when I turned it around, I was like, damn, that's some power. I mean, look at that, and look how it comes. And let me do like this. Looks like it's gonna fly towards you. See, it's flying. It's coming towards you, and it's gonna come all the way into all the way and get through your third eye. Whew! Wow! This was very powerful, yeah. And we have actually the Star, the Lovers, the Chariot. So there's 3 major arcanas here. And I like that this 201s, look at the 201s, I just saw it now. 201s card looks at that way. It looks at the past, kind of looks at the past, and kind of lets go of the past. So this is really going to push you fully into a new future. And for some of you, it's like really you're going to find your thing. If it's something spiritual, I think this is definitely something spiritual. That's what I've been talking about all the time, spiritual gift. So you're going to use this spiritual gift, the spiritual power that you have to do something. There's a very special plan for you on how to use this. I mean, it is such a big power that you weren't ready to download this until now. And I mean, if you're ready to download this now, you're also ready to use it in a very good way, to do something good for other people, or do something good for humanity in some way. Be a part of the evolution of human consciousness in one way. We're gonna take 3 more tarot cards, and we're gonna do... I felt the Crow Tarot felt like a perfect option for you. Let's see here if Spirit Guides have some last messages for you. Look at that, 2 cards. Is that 2 cards? Yeah. Should we do one more? Yeah, we should. So one last card, 2 pile 3 here. I think we're gonna do that. I just want to turn that around. Yeah, I had to turn that around because it was sticking out. So Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna feel so good. Look at this. From all tied up, we have a woman here as well. From all tied up here to mean, I mean, Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is in her kind of good energy, very good energy. She is comfortable, she is confident, she's calm, she's serene, she's happy, she's harmonious, she's very connected with her spiritual gift. She is very connected, actually. Very in her spiritual energy, actually. She is. Okay, let's look at the 3 other cards here. You have Temperance. Wow. You're filling your own cup. Look at that. So it's like your soul is filling up your cup here You're filling your own cup, so which is such a strange way to say it, but yeah. So you're, like I said, you're getting that. And this is gonna, like I said, it's gonna be a period where it's gonna be a bit turmoil, and it's gonna be this whole purge and the whole awakening. And that is always a bit messy, because it's powerful energies, very powerful energies. But then it's gonna be, with the Temperance and the Queen of Cups here. I always like putting my cards kind of in the row when I pulled them out. I think that's my Capricorn energy, but or my autistic side, who knows. So let's just keep it like that. See what comes here in the middle. So anyways, I said like it's going to be the part of the turmoil and the whole integrating this energy, the whole powerful period here. The chariot, the chariot running here with a black horse and a white horse, symbolizing, the yin and yang energy, or just like opposite energies trying to what is it called? Collaborate and trying to go into the same direction without making the wagon fall here. So yeah, but that's not a problem. You're gonna do it. You are ready to receive this. I mean, otherwise you wouldn't receive it. You are ready to receive it. You are so ready to receive it. I mean, it's flying towards you here. And whatever is in your way to receive it now, your guides is gonna, I think they are working with you to get here. Because like I said, this is in your plan to activate this in this lifetime and to use it to be a part of the evolution of human consciousness, or something spiritual, doing something spiritual like that. So, and anyways, and after that, you're just gonna land, is it called? Yeah, land. You're just gonna, after that, it's just gonna be like, you're just gonna feel so good. You're gonna feel calm. There's inner peace. I mean, it's like day and night here. Your energy is gonna be day and night. We have 5 of Cups. Yeah, you're releasing a lot of things. And we have the Sun. Wow. So yeah, the Temperance. And one of the things that can go when you're activating and you're getting this energy towards you, with the Temperance and the 5 of Cups here, there's gonna be some last sadness, I feel, coming up. I always feel like sadness is kind of that last layer of energy. It's not going to be anger. Anger is kind of the outer layers. There's a lot of anger. The energies, the outer layers of a wound or a karma is often, it doesn't have to be like this, of course, but it's often heavier emotions, and the further we come into the core of healing something, there's going to be more subtle emotions. And I feel here for you, there is something very subtle here with you that has something to do with deep disappointments and sadness. Very deep disappointments and sadness and loss and loneliness, something like that. So it feels like that is going to release in the most beautiful way here, with the Temperance on one side and with the Sun on the other side. I mean, you have a whole team of spirit guides all working with you. You have nothing to worry about. They are hands-on working with you, guiding you and helping you. So I mean, like with the Temperance on one side and the Sun on the other side, kind of showing how they are like, you are really not alone. But these feelings here, the disappointment, the deep sadness here, maybe grief, the loss, what happened to you, what didn't happen to you, that inner child here, there's definitely something with the inner child, because the Sun is very connected to the inner child actually, and also the inner child is the more subtle emotion. So working with our inner child is actually working at a deeper level with our healing and with ourselves. So it's a very good it's a very good thing to work with, our inner child. And also our inner teenager came up in another pile. I think it was pile 3 in another reading. Also your inner teenager. It doesn't matter here, inner child, inner teenager, your adult you. Sadness is going to be, some last sadness is really going to be flushed out. And after that, that sad feelings, those feelings of loneliness, those old thought patterns and emotional patterns are just going to be gone. It's just like you're just coming out. You are Phoenix, pile number 1. You are the definition of the bird Phoenix, actually, in this. And the Phoenix is a very powerful symbol. I think it's in Greek mythology. I think it's actually also maybe in Egyptian mythology. And I think it's just very powerful symbol, actually. The Phoenix is a very spiritual symbol. So this is a whole spiritual thing that you're going through here. Your soul has A spiritual lifetime. Yeah, your lifetime, this lifetime is a spiritual lifetime. Sometimes we have earthy lifetimes, you know, doing other things, but this is definitely a spiritual lifetime for you. And you're really becoming the phoenix, you know, the snake, the shed skin. For some of you, maybe you're going through a kundalini awakening, even because of it. Like I said, the third eye. I think in the kundalini awakening, it's kind of, you know, that's where the Shiva and Shakti meet. That's kind of the end. I think that's kind of the end stage, actually. Something with the third eye. And I'm not good at this, even if I'm going through a Kundalini awakening. I think it's very hard. I think, you know, for me, it's like how we know things is with experiencing them. So if it ever happens to me, if my Kundalini rises to my third eye and this happens to me, I promise you to tell you how I will be able to channel it, but I can't do it now because for me it's all about experience. So what we experience, that we can somehow also teach and share. It's very hard. Otherwise, it's just reading other people's teachings and things like that. Yeah. Anyways, so but you're look at this. I mean, you go from all tied up, from the 5 of Cups, I mean, to the Sun and Queen of Cups. Look at this, to the beautiful modern garden rose here, Madame Madame Abel Chatney rose. Okay, I can't speak French, but look at this pink rose here. So, and also the pinkish color here really shows like self-love and the embodiment of self-love. And like I said, with lovers here, it's kind of the union with yourself. The union with yourself, yeah. So strong union with yourself. You're becoming one with yourself. You're finding love, connection within yourself. Not saying love is not going to be somewhere else in your life, but this is what's coming up here. Yeah. If you have love in your life, it's going to be a very spiritual love. I mean, you're not going to be able to have a relationship with somebody that is not awakened and aware. So it's going to be a very spiritual love. It's going to be a soulmate or a twin flame, something like that, but a highly spiritual love. Yeah, somebody that can meet you on this level of spiritual energy. Yeah. Okay, pile number 3. This was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, I wish you all the best and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye, pile 3.